Welcome back to The Inspired Entrepreneur with Heather Hope. Hey everyone, it's Heather again. Welcome back to the Inspired Entrepreneur podcast. How are you doing? So I believe today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, guys. So today's podcast, I'm going to try to go a little shorter. The last couple of days I've been talking. I recorded last night, I recorded an hour and a half podcast about my previous bout of depression. And I had asked in my group and on my page if anybody was interested in how I cured my major depression with, I didn't say with the law of attraction, but that is how it happened. I'm going to upload it and put it on here sometime this week. It's an hour and a half, so that may take a little while to upload. So I'm going to go a little bit shorter. I'm going to try anyway. Okay, so today's message is an affirmation. And it's a reminder. It's kind of a reminder in my book. So if you're new here, this is The Inspired Entrepreneur is a book that I turned into a podcast. It's a book. I'm receiving it Wednesday of this week, the proof copy. So we'll see how it looks. If it doesn't look good, because I did all of it, I will see if I can fix whatever needs to be fixed, or I'll send it out to someone to fix it for me. So we'll see. And then my second book, which is a journal, guided kind of journal, is coming Saturday. Anyway, so I wrote this book. It's 366 days of inspiration for the entrepreneur, based on the law of attraction, primarily based on Abraham Hicks. So it's short and sweet messages every day. And some of them are just reminders, because we humans need to be reminded of things all the time. Tell me if you need to be reminded. Like, we need to be reminded that we're great, that we're doing a good job. You know what I mean? Because we kind of get into the day-to-day, and, if we're around negative people at all, then that kind of gets to be a drag. And so sometimes we need a reminder. And some of the things actually give you some kind of guidance, and some are quotes, some are affirmations to affirm. It's just random. So, and in no particular order. Nothing was ever planned. So I just knew that everything was going to come out perfect, because I am, what's it called? I'm an extension of source energy. So anyway, I've been busy all day. I've been doing a lot of work this morning into the afternoon, and then I took a drive down to do some shopping, hit all the grocery stores, and then came home. So now it's like 6:30 and I'm a little tired, so we're going to get through this. Okay, so today is November 17th, 2020. Today's message is, it says affirm. So affirm this. I easily get paid in my business. Money just flows in. So it's a nice affirmation to kind of remind you of, it gets to be easy. It gets to be easy. Everything gets to be easy. Now, yesterday's podcast, looking back at yesterday's message, when you're in the vortex, there's no effort. There you go. Okay, so these two go together very nicely, yesterday and today, because when you're in the vortex, everything's easy. Easy. Like, I'm telling you, easy. You guys have been listening to me for the last few days. Like, my to-do list is so, like, during the day, I'm just adding more things to it, and I'm completing them. They're just like, it's like the next logical step in the things that I'm working on. And then they easily get done. It's so cool. It's so cool. I've never had this experience in my life where I've been just in the flow, in the vortex, allowing everything to unfold so freaking easily. Like in the past, things used to be such a chore. Things didn't work. They were, gosh, I can't believe how much I've accomplished in the last, like, I don't know, 4 to 6 weeks at least, because I took my business in a different direction. I started a new business, and I haven't disclosed what it is about. It has nothing to do with online or anything like that. It's like a service-based business, which I am so excited about. I'm so excited to go meet people in person. That's something that I've been kind of upset about. Upset's a weird word, but I am not that satisfied working online. And that has nothing to do with COVID, nothing like that. Just being, I've been an online coach for 6 years, and I'm just not liking it anymore. I came to realize through my own program, the Soul Aligned Business, I realized, and the, part of my program is really getting honest with, am I doing what I really love doing? Is it easy? Because if it's easy, you're in the vortex. If it's easy, you're doing the right thing. If it's a challenge all the time, if it's a challenge to get something done and it takes months and months or years and years to get something done, it is not right for you. I have so much better insight now than I did over the summer. I am, it's just so different now because I got honest with, am I doing something just because I've always done it? And, you know, I mean, I love parts of it, but not all of it. I definitely don't like all of it. And so I ended up attracting, without realizing I was doing it, a soul-aligned business. And everything relating to this new business has come about so freaking easily. I have just accomplished so many things to get started, and it's been fun and it's been easy. It's just, and I'm excited. I'm learning I'm learning something a bit new. Just part of it is new. All the rest of the pieces of it are things that I've done, things that I've learned in the past. So it's not a whole lot of new stuff. It's just something different. And and this particular thing that I will be doing it pays really well. So it's a really great industry to get into, and just everything about it is soul aligned. I sit in amazement of, wow. Maybe one day I will release the program to people who are not. And see, right now I've got my academy. The doors are not open. Nobody can get in anymore. But maybe I will, package it again in the future. But it's definitely going to be a book. And that's the other thing. You guys have been watching me get back into book writing. Now, of course, I've got 7 books on Amazon already from 5 years ago. I went through a thing where I was really into publishing books. And so I'm like there again. And so that's what like a passion of mine is right now. But so it's going to be a really great book. Now, whether it's a course, I don't know. I'm not thrilled with courses. I love taking courses if they're good and if I get to learn a new skill. But I don't really like selling courses. It's just, if you've ever gone that route, and it's just, I don't know. It's not something that I'm excited about right now. So maybe in the future, but definitely a book because of like career change, especially since this past year with COVID. It's like people are doing different things. So anyway, enough about that. But I want to remind you with today's message that I was going to say, the affirmation is I easily get paid in my business. Now, if you don't easily get paid in your business, this might be a stretch. So you know, the disclaimer on these affirmations should be, if it's in the realm of possibility for you of your belief system, then perfect. If it's not, if it's a challenge to get paid in your business, if it's like been fighting tooth and nail with people or whatever, it might be too much of a stretch. So soften it up again a bit. Say, soften up affirmations to where they don't sound so like out there. Say, you know what? It sounds so nice to easily get paid in my business. That sounds so nice. How soft does that feel? Doesn't that feel like it's not so edgy? It sounds like such a great idea. I like the idea of getting paid easily. I love the idea. Like, I was just at the store and I'm so excited, because I'm like, I really love like something that you actually get to go do and get to get paid. It's kind of like a job. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't had a job. Like, I do something on the side here and there, very limited, once in a blue moon, just for the fun of it, basically. But to work a job, I haven't done that in, 6 years. So it's kind of like a nice thought of like going to go do something and then get paid for it. So it's so funny. As an online coach, it's different. It's such a different feeling of, it's not guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed. And so anyway, enough of that. So soften up your affirmations if they're too hard for you, if they're too much. If it's like, I easily get paid in my business, is like, oh my God, I don't easily get paid, or it's been a challenge. That just sounds too much for me. Say, I love the idea. I like that idea. God, to get paid easily, what would that feel like? It'd be like ease and flow, and you can breathe, right? And the second part, money just flows in. Soften it up if you need to. Don't go all in on these affirmations if they're so far from where you are. It's just going to backfire. It's not going to help you at all. It's actually going to make things worse. And that's something that nobody talks about in the affirmation world, if that is such a thing. Nobody ever says that. They're just like, I am a millionaire. And I used to be that way. I said it the other day. I used to be that one. But then I completely stopped all that, because I'm like, I don't want to make things worse for you guys. So soften it up. Okay, guys, I'm going to get going, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye-bye.